It's a serious matter. As we own. And quite the reports I'm hearing. Guys, they may take credit. Say, yes, if you copy, I hear said they are going back.
I didn't go prepare more because almost say at the time of the firing they were not armed. To this time they go armed. No my problem. Me person ka abai careful about it. Me say in all these instances, Anglo good Ashanti na be the victim of circumstances. Obi legitimate business awoye. Omoko amo then they attack the company. They attack the company. Why the company? Why not government? Why not government? Why the company? Now say yes, Obi business collapsing.
Yes.
Then it affects the entire Obuasi township.
Me watch more kwaba.
Yeah.
Me tell gadget.
Pa
na mo hoye de.
Yanko pound me hoye.
Bibia koye.
Oh, nyame adom. Ukra nkakrakra.
Ye de Nyankopon ase. Na wo Obuasi ana de si na nze na wo Obuasi.
Ai na me Obuasi.
O te ne brebe o fa ne say.
Saturday anajo me need around 12 midnight mo hono. And me hu a number of messages about my phone so say BBC na esi. It sounds here community work in na bibi because communities no more omo send messages bre.
Yeah.
And me na mentase because the details no were very sketchy. Inti me ko Facebook and me hu say binum asha say post pictures near there. Inti ohona me hu say there's trouble on the horizon. And na kwesi ada no pa me kwa sore no na me say okay yen drive for krum na yen hwe de ekoso. Ohona me hu the scale of the problem. Me hu cars ayahye no ne other acts of vandalism na akoso Obuasi krum. Inti that is how I got to know. Na me hu me pa because meaning say for some time there's tension between Anglo Good and small scale miners no. But now meaning say a bit me spill over into such acts of vandalism. Yeah.
Wow. Serious. And now that's not the first time.
No. In recent memory, even from the 80s, but in recent memory, it me go back to 2016, February 2016. That time, no, not mine, no, under care and maintenance. In fact, I'm care and maintenance. I think around 2012, 2014. Thereabout. Now, almost the CC mine, no, now I'm Juma. And 2016 February, illegal miners, no, Ebura, one of the underground sites. In fact, Bibia Saturday no murayan or one or more mining. Now the ama ohono I a bit popular among the small scale miners. They say almost hoska hopa ohono
so abandoned na
dabi. The interesting thing is that Anglo go phone him says hopa, but they are not mining the site. The entity say ohono call baby omo friend no a dance shaft.
Okay.
A dance shaft no pillars ohono. And then they kuta the entire underground mine of the company.
Oh, okay.
It say what they
being careful.
Exactly. What the explosives near the co nasa pillar ni bubua. It will jeopardize the integrity of the mine. And nothing a mine na kasano. But also na youth look at the abundance.
Okay.
And also soon na Galamseyers for no person moko. Na with reference to Saturday incident no. Omo amene omo akasa nyina told me. I mean, my a few interviews. Na omo nyina ka the same story. The omo ka nyina say omo ankoso omo koye mines. In fact, prior to that no, na omo pay inflation. Aka achiro omo say memo obi antuni 9C sa site home.
Pay for ben
Galamseyers for no leadership.
Nobody should go there. Oh, okay.
Because now you talk about na agitations ka crash asese eba. So omo person borrow mines, one person borrow mines near there. And omo pay for no kaje omo no. Mo holding on answer. Mo holding on. Na ye ne aban bekasa. Ni hu kwaya omo befa so a support to small scale mining. make a way to give a context ni nyina say prior to 2016 na omuni concession bia.
Okay.
In fact abakosem nyina say before 2014 na Anglo Good concession kutane 485 square kilometers. A cover Obuasi municipal, Obuasi East, Akrofum district, Adansi North, Adansi South, Amansia Central district, and a part of Bekwai. Inti technically no, wow any of these areas here mabobo swing na untumi legal mining. To mine now be illegal. And now for many years, small scale miners now push here say nka company no njai some of their concession no munjemu. Nanka abayin fa mo no munye legal small scale mining. So our campaign kura na some of us near ka ho. Because now ehun say it wasn't fair. So one company concession be cover about 7 different political districts. At least or see a job baby indigents no so betumi aye mining legally. No mo so nsa akoma no. And I mentioned the 2014 AGA is okay. Major 60% of our concession. 60, yes.
In 2014.
2014, yes.
Wow.
We jam mama buying. Inti abaya nyahoshia till January, February 2016. Our miners no ko invade current place you are making. A dance shaft on Omkugui. Hundreds of them.
Sa area on neck 60% maybe more China.
Dabi, Hong Kong.
So a part of 40%.
Aye.
Okay.
At the time 2016 no mukoya no mo nya we say jai some concessions am buying.
Yeah.
No munim say buying is holding on to sa 40% no. 60%. Enti at that time na buying no to so NDC government ni year bibia senka omo be move illegal miners no a free underground ho no nanso no mo ye bia mo so mo nko na AGA kura catch na ban say adentina mo fa soldiers nko na mo nko tuom.
Yeah.
But mind you na election year na ban no so you very sensitive. So the soldiers equal there might be casualties. Na no so no abe bad for the government. And ban no omo ka bia na ban nti that time na Ashanti regional minister na Honorable John Alexander Akon.
Yeah.
Omo ye meetings bibri still abani yes on for soldiers nko. In August 2016 and a Minerals Commission established a committee, a friend movement committee with the mandate to say omone illegal miners no ending kita ho nanka yon convince yo no move enti committee ni share omo no conditioner illegal miners no ma say yes you be move but on condition say mama ye yanka say your concession. That was when abayin make say oh already na AGA kura my concession. Ti e kwa ko prepare baby near the amam. Inti AGA na nkasa kura na de machinery ni ade ma movement committee no na omko prepare 3 sites. Baku Abedjum, Baku Adumenu, and Baku Kotopresso. These 3 sites. Me ankasa me call sites obi. Na mineralization e wo sa sites here making. Kotopresso particularly no. A so chain AG for cra concession home. Just a good quality no. I won name chain AG for them. I and miners didn't pay for become movement committee no kohwe and they were satisfied. Ya dig trenches ni bibia prepare ho bibia mom Kotopresso na kwan kra na ho to the bipo no. Movement committee ni konya machines etwa kwan ekoto ho at the gate trenches bibia the sites were ready for them. And a miners no you teach them into cooperatives and the more identity tax muna na buy society abai society no new government buy no na no kuta a different mindset on how to address the problem inti arrangement no cancel
okay
inti concession na prepare o say ke de ma miners no ya fa mom abai decided so no be community mining. But as we talk, sites are mabubosi community mining be angoso. There are allegations, facts.
What is going on there?
The allegations say the sites number some party gurus.
Okay.
Minya document bia menu document bia sa ba one miners ne kasa sa na mka kiro so mko ho bia e ka kiro say sa site no ye dey ama some party people koto press no be ko ho no be hu China fo bebre oni omo kasa omo ka jo say o asumesi ni obenten party people bi na ede site no e ma om into already na kasa from sa actions in 2017 no na eyaw any hatred bi aba minus no for the past 8 years no man negotiate ya say nkomo benya access to sa concession nothing happened abai the past government community mining now yes some of the sites were here because of kwaya mufa so here no they be no so feel say it's too political nti the party favorites and no mutu biko ho nti wonka ho a unya bi so some of them felt marginalized to mo feeling marginalized no abai say na they felt say this is an opportunity and no na ema ebinum decided to
because here I am from your narration may I two school of thought. One, we also had interviews here yesterday. Yes. When you listen to them, almost some of Kenyans, we went there for our daily bread. Yeah. But from your opening statement, you know, they said they didn't go there to mine. So no more. Okay. They went there for their daily bread because within the context for the past 8 years, they've been denied access to concession. Okay. And they go back to AGA. Maybe I near why be 2 years say uncle a new concession no you best alcohol you and I'm paying for a stop home to paying for a stop home no and a few of them decided it's okay young reconnaissance. What is reconnaissance?
Like yeah kwa hwese your hostie you spy ne hu se ne ho no aye because you ko wache young hwe ne hu baby e betumi apone kakra na yensusu ya bedidi to mo ko no according to what they were telling me they didn't arm themselves.
According to them,
yes. Ordinarily, say Galamseyers for move serious Galamseyers for move they move with ammunitions. The two ni bibi aka hoko. But when the sun say na nya de omko mining tino. Oma a few tools be amo na nkomo de be kwa kohwe buba baby abuba woni ade no e na omo fire. Eno tina soldiers no action no took them by surprise. Then I come to the statement by the Ghana Armed Forces. Yeah. Some I'm making is based on what I have learned from the interviews I conducted
with the miners.
I wasn't an eyewitness.
Explicitly.
Exactly.
But your mom catch
exactly. From where reported speech. To the omo catch them, made the to the Ghana Armed Forces statement no kana. Na sabio me the logic akra to ho there's something wrong somewhere. Number one, Armed Forces statement no so her title now they only talk about the fact say one soldier has been injured. Yeah. One soldier has been injured in something like that to that effect. Yeah. Now say more cooperation na say casualties be say esi nipa 7 on the spot and 2 died later on. It's here. I thought, sir, you want to highlight the gravity of the situation. Into more soja ni ba kupe no prayer no, and more highlighted in that statement as the heading, and that is what intrigued me. Number one.
What kind of statement will say? Illegal miners fire at troops on duty at Anglo Gold Ashanti mines. Troops.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ti ude heading here there.
Headed Ghana Armed Forces.
I say illegal miners. That's the headline.
That's the headline.
Illegal miners fire at troops on duty at Anglo Gold Ashanti mines.
Okay, that doesn't tell the full story. One, maybe number two. First one, the heading is a problematic. It doesn't tell the full story. Number two, sir, based on what they told me, if they were not fully armed, that's a makotuam. According to them, fence no soldiers for the and some of the leaders among them no with this argument. They approached the soldiers and they engaged them in some exchanges. Somebody fired a gun.
Military in a tutu.
According to miners, no, omunim the pakro tutu. Na omu face soldiers no. The tune no mucha many no musa sa many pabako has fallen. Te bi mo ye say omudwane na then they started firing. Per rules of engagement in the security service, if your enemy is running, you don't fire. The person is already running. You don't fire at them.
Okay.
That is the problem. And I mean, casualties be brebin. And secondly, at the back also I am intriguing about the statements and so they say, sir, indeed, granted, sir, these were armed. What kind of statement now? I said they were armed with local pistols, blah blah blah, machetes and all that. Granted, they were armed. Galamseyers for a minimum. If they encounter such a situation, you think that they will keep quiet, keep their ammunitions and not fire at them, and return fire. So 60 Galamseyers fully armed. They use the expression shootout. 60 Galamseyers armed, engaged in a shootout with the military. What was the casualty rate of the military? Got injured, was at the hospital, treated and discharged that same day. But Galamseyers for nipa 9. Exactly. Something doesn't add up. Something truly doesn't add up. Men can't wait to justify the illegality of the miners.
You are an expert over this field. I mean, we are talking about things that doesn't add up. One, if the miners are saying, say, they went there just to go and look at how the place is like. One, you are the expert. Tell me, why that time? At Diana and a journal, and at that time, no, and a omubeko. Something doesn't add up for me. I'm not an expert. Maybe sir, no boy. Something that, as an ordinary citizen, be a meeting baby, no, it doesn't add up for me. Two, there's also another school of thought. From your narration, our interview here, you know, almost say, be free by and they began to run. We did an interview here yesterday. Almost say, immediately they met the military. And I know more peja almost. They surrounded themselves. And the yefa. The omu etu who and I know more boom no. It looks like a nearman so no and straight. Something also for me doesn't add up. Let's address that one to the occasion.
The second one, surround the may say be a barrier and commodity no the facts and paying for no coy more engaging and a boom to indicate that they were not armed. To indicate to the soldiers, oh, they were not armed. It's audio be a material crown. Now they were telling them, oh, yeah, massive baby dibone. In Kutatu, we are not armed to the Pamacho near. They were actually pleading. Paying for no yes, sir. Yes, there's an audio circulating. Enti other members of the group no which no na dimrika eganen, and then they were fired at. Now the first one, why go there at that hour? Of course, it makes sense to say whatever it is you are going to do there is illegal. Whatever it is, you cannot go there during the daytime. Actual mining no. It is a reconnaissance, so you have to go there at night. Daytime, the patrol team know you're very visible. They can easily arrest you. That is what they've been doing. That is what explains it. Again, let me come back and emphasize.
So every day when they are going the omucha fence.
Yes, on where for one.
It means what breaking into Obi property.
Yes. Omucha neji for affix it. No mucha neji for affix it. It's a recurring thing.
Okay.
That so there be a no obi phone no atoko for na dia to na there be obi the next time I'll be nipa no owia there, what will be your action?
Let me
even nipa na kase no.
Watch me. What will be your action?
I think Tina Mika say that action cannot be justified under any circumstances.
The minus.
Criminal actions cannot be justified.
Okay.
That place is not their concession. Obi a legitimate business.
Yes.
That is Anglo Good Ashanti. Wakoje license and you have no business encroaching on their concession. So whoever encroaches on the concession, the law must deal with them. The law must deal with them. My worry is having said that, it doesn't also connote humanity.
Two
say who nipa no say wabefa me phone de bia na isan say me wotu ntino me hu wa na ma target ya na ma bo tipew na me kun.
No.
Whilst I had other alternatives, I commit me issue.
Kwame, I want to also go back again. When Kwame didn't come on, now Kwame a question.
Yeah.
Is this the first time a minus in a soldier for na chill? Is the first time?
No. The last time was I think 2 years ago. How much police?
The Nyamana are the app, no? Why this time?
Why this time they will kill?
I don't know.
If all the time,
why would they shoot them this time? This is not the first time they have been arrested. So why now?
Interesting. Very interesting question. And I would also want to ask that same question. Very interesting.
Yes.
Why shoot them this time round? So why shoot to kill this time round?
That's why we are asking.
2016 they were armed. Nothing happened to them. 2 years ago they were armed. Nothing happened to them.
Yes.
Why will the military shoot them now when they are claiming they were not armed? And assuming they were armed, why shoot them this time round?
Thank you.
You have the opportunity, considering the troop numbers, you had the opportunity to disarm them, arrest them, hand them over to the police for the law to deal with them.
Okay, the reported speech.
Yes, exactly. Sure.
In 2016, as you're saying, we never had the military report on one casualty.
Thank you.
And Timisun Trebi. So in 2016, military now must say, you born to another baby. But this time, the military are saying, we have casualty. And also to mini baby.
We don't know at what point that casualty was.
It's true. And because Kenya report.
Yes.
And we have to make inquiries to Ghana Armed Forces in paying for the ask questions. What must say? Pedia training. Say they are baby shiana if you are enemy engagement. If you surrender and say what you have to say you are fault, they're even holding a gun, they will not shoot at you. They will not shoot at you. But they will always shoot at you, whereby
to defend.
Yes. So also what you say you also have issues with them. Now person who beer and now so they will also come back. So I want to ask. So the neighbor who said illegal miners and Galamseyers a bunku to be. No pagan inside.
It doesn't add up.
I don't get it.
And soldier for the almost friend rules of engagement. Part of the rules of engagement, why? Once your enemy surrenders, you don't fire any gun at them. You don't. And once you have the capability to disarm your enemy, you don't also fire at them. This thing doesn't make sense to me. The statement by the Ghana Armed Forces is a bit some way.
Okay.
It doesn't make sense to me if you juxtapose it against what I have heard. Now, the main cassette, the main sacrosanct, the gospel truth. But the good thing about it, and so they say, almost all radio stations on my interview with the victims, they almost tell the same story.
One common language.
Yes. Do we take it to mean say Galamseyers for no share corner baby no mka Charlie? So be beside I the story and it was a random act or what? Again, a lot of questions that beg answers. A honor investigation now President Awodano. It comes to play because we need to get to the bottom of this matter, irrespective of how we want to describe everything happening. At the end of the day, you who say nipa nine human beings, sabio omunyamwa, sabio omunyamwa, omo encroaching on the concession, an illegal activity, whatever it is. But you who say omo nipa with families, almost will be affected. My next door neighbor, very next door neighbor. Was affected. Okobi. Ameyekum. Na obehwe esu ne ade wo ho na areho. You forget to pose the no illegal. Enti can say let's allow peace and calm to prevail. Now, let's get to the bottom of the matter. At the end of the day, who say Bibi Ankuya, let's fix the problem once and for all.
That's a conflicting reports in the doors.
Interesting. I think committee I
don't believe there should be a commission, not a commission. I want a commission, not a committee. There sounds a crime committee. But most have ultimate one for committee and decide to come or not. A commission has the powers of the High Court. And you cast a woman a breach, you have to come for you for contempt. They have to bring him. And maybe I don't believe in committee. I believe in commission of inquiry. Commission of inquiry. Yes, public where you say okay kakamodieno it group they telecast his life for people to see what was happening. They see any sanoma. Me, I don't believe in committee. It should be a commission of inquiry. Powers of the High Court. Kwame Tia Kasano person Kwame Kwa interview be so will draw this hand. It's so you are going for the Kwame Bra was about beach won't be Kasawoma. Yes, I am committee and I want from me didn't for a committee. I might decide not to come. It's a serious matter.
And today baby idea a reporter speech na ni Juma. We say but we wait and see how Enyema ABC Ako. And I want to free by. What is saying?
Yeah, there's on easy count. On easy count.
What is it? What is it with natural resources in Enyema say areas that have been blessed with Enyema say any those challenges are associated? What is it? And you're only in Obuasi.
No, even only in Ghana.
Of course.
Called DRC. It's the same thing that happens. The attorney say it will be a friend ownership and control of natural resources. In model now you use the exploiting natural resources. No? Who say the owner of the resource is different from the one who controls it.
Okay.
Ghana, for instance, by our laws and by the constitution, I think articles 267 or so, you say the natural resource belongs to the people of Ghana, but it is vested in the president. Naturally, Ghanaians own the resources. Then the second question is, do Ghanaians control the resources? The answer is no. And none of the troubles in Abano. Because Obuasi, na me backyard, me who's a gold or na mrane kire say me nkobo aban amane na aban the concession koma broni bi free baby so metu na metu ho na komo dem ya. What do I do? There's a problem.
And I mean militants in this
inti say wanye arrangements ma fairness amemua, then there's a problem. We try to cure this in our law. We hear Minerals and Mining Act now. Actually say small scale miners is hereby reserved for Ghanaians. Inti Ghana for ubia to me concession a small scale mining. Then unfortunately yakroya yakwaji concession na atoma ahoho na ahoho abi too good no, then we are still marginalized. Enti de bia ngofo fees oni ho kasa mbega say na say good na ye na abrofo ne babetu na abrofo ne babetu and all that. This language ni na susuka ho na dey sa tension about in mineral rich areas.
So how do we find lasting solutions? And say in such a room. And I say because of course it belongs to us. It's vested with the president. Mampenino, who is the president, we gave him our mandate to represent us. DNS yes, Sakram Renuma another thing.
Emrano Dienka na the posture of government problematic about mining. Make a posture say ubeti President Bia from the Emfa Fourth Republic from Rawlins till now. Ubia Kasafa mining what the expression investors, foreign investors. We want to attract foreign investors in our mining sector. What does it suggest? Focusing on foreign investment. Why? Because they are bringing big money. New month the $1 billion be Ghanaian economy during the President Kufuor's time. Anglo Gold they almost the same amount. By time merge with Anglo Gold that time AGC. Go first Ghana the $300 million area economy. So they come with big money. But NTS also say foreign investors attracted too many foreign investors in Susuna. Then you are pushing your own indigenous businessmen and investors to the fringes. It no the attorney say a buy policy no a favor more of the foreign investments. Inti yemfa yenim ko hwe the challenges involved in small scale mining, which is populated by Ghanaians.
Okay.
To see it where hundreds of Ghana for mukuta small scale mining license. But besides say a buying shisha and a support home. Nothing. Nipa no air pesika kra ko high excavator kra onya. And not to na mutonto foreigners no. Oniska. But sa buy was scheme bia. We are Ghana ni now unya mining concessionaire. You to me boa with some loan support, financial support. No work of machines. Ya boa with via personnel from the UMAT. No more about site. No more about boa how to mine the gold, how to get very good gold recovery. Need the cake and me assure saying Ghana for na kasabedi. Amasa when you ni na so no abafom. But focus no too much on foreigners. And no air harding. Number two. You're transparent in the issuance of concessions.
Okay.
We should be transparent. Just say, my way, we've politicized everything. Mining concessions also no, you're politicized. And they may apply for mining license. Ebekwa kopie Minerals Commission head office. Kodruva or say almost sign up bibia kopie minister ni. A minister no so assign now back to Minerals Commission. Now call back to the minister and send me your final approval. That process alone can take me about 3 years. We are politically connected.
The cumbersome nature of it.
If you are politically connected, you can get a license in 3 days. You can get it in 3 days.
So a sign.
Exactly. Into where what you are doing is you are marginalizing a group. A certain group here only access to power. You are marginalizing them. Now marginalizing almost the bitterness near the problems are you who Obuasi Asababu. And number 3, share the use of soldiers
military
in the mining areas. Conflict and wobia. Menkasa mines ninya trouble I'm fresh security phone. But we should be measured in the use of particularly the soldiers. Soldier for temperament. We should be measured. Share how it may improve relationships with the communities instead of always relying on the soldiers to come to our defense.
Are the small scale miners ready to open up to have a dialogue?
They did. Some years ago, they did start engaging AGA, but it broke down along the way. It broke down, not from their side. But AGA wasn't prepared to play ball. When they small scale for no problem, a woman say, you were the legal ones and then the illegal.
Okay.
Legal ones now are prepared to open up. AGA forces say we are illegal, they cannot talk to you because you are illegal.
Yes.
Illegal for no so doors.
So if they open up and talk to them, it means that supporting illegality.
I love the word.
That's illegality. So you hang onto the law, and at the end of the day, one kasana you are punished.
So why can't they also transmogrify from the illegality to legality, become illegal?
And that is the job of government. In America, the challenge we have had is once there's a change of government, you show we need my find concession, so there will always be
this country.
It's killing us. It's killing us. It's killing us.
But you, as you can see, you can see, bro. The rate at which and even schools they were serious.
Some time ago, I was listening to the Eastern Regional Minister. Said a champo, and he says we want to make course of mining areas. We share pump action machines, heater miners now. What's my work? I want to ask. Say maybe Yankee soldier 7 military 7 van for. Can the AGA engage them? Whereby say maybe can the police handle them? I want to ask.
On this way, see.
This is a military.
I don't want to play this. I listened to this man.
Yes.
And I was disappointed.
I was
disappointed. And if this man and the men you see, that's why everybody a military for to go maybe there are certain things we need to upgrade.
I understand all the sentiments, but maybe in the long term. You can't keep using the military for a long term. How many people are now with you? Even AGA, concession at least per the current agreement be mining for the next 25 years.
Yeah.
So are they going to tell us for 25 years soldiers will be there? Okay, since you see military base, they will be around and they will be killing people all the time who come in.
They are not killing. Deliberately, they are not killing.
People enter your concession, you say they are armed. And
so what you're saying is,
the Americans say,
they will still enter.
Yes. No.
But can't we tell them to stop?
No. Why don't we? Why don't we have a multi-stakeholder approach to the whole thing? I say,
magnanimously, AGA has released 60%.
Yes,
the concession. They have done human job. AGA have done so very well. If the youth have any problem, it's government.
It's government. The miners versus AGA. Because AGA is a legitimate business.
Yes.
Obidin is run a juma or a juma legitimately. When you're licensed, no juma, you have no right to go into their concession to mine when you have not even been invited.
60% concession. Where is it now? There's been a change of government.
It's been shared. I can
okay.
Confidently tell you.
Maybe it was shared under the previous government.
Yes.
Now they are not there.
Yes.
It's there. Now you need government is in.
Then I buy the statement and say,
who they be perceiving?
I buy no from what I know.
I don't know from buy your mobile share.
Oh, David. Not yet. As far as I know.
Not yet.
Not yet, because I can't hold brief for any politician.
I understand you.
Hold brief for any politician. Anything can happen. The issue of the concession has to be addressed. We cannot pit AGA against the illegal miners all the time. Also buy them. Now buying share because boys no complain no more as a commodity. Now commodity wa baby I do nature buying. Not AGA.
Obi concession.
Me say commodity na kwame atoka or fleet of cars. Na si fi so won pimfa nyahwe me say commodity me na kwame kan ko tu kan kwa koton. Hey na somebody want to be we. All I don't know
government and American. There's 60% land now, a concession now. AGA for releasing. Thank you, AGA. Thank you very much. Sir, we are releasing 2010. 60%. Yeah. Yes, sir. Abine, say previous abine the Ramo. And Ocheman in Kofwa. Now, Omoakrano, they won't venture to go there again. Yes. They can't.
Yes.
The legal challenge is say the manipa and call Minerals Commission documentation and a winner mining license. Would you friends when ye said they work 3 days? 3 days. That is the challenge. But there are many others. I mean, some of us near Kakram say there's too much pressure on AG. I don't think buying attractive at least a medium scale mining company. Maybe you know be meka AG or Obuasi. Then relieve the stress of AG.
Okay.
And that can only happen say 60%. No.
I know no more about 60% also. And
60% I buy bet me release Biama other investors.
Medium scale.
No so be Juma. Oh, instead of AG whole pressure no soaking the pressure all the time. Mention is no eboa.
Okay. Lot of messages, but now we can say do you know soldiers have been arresting guys over there for years without a history of killing? So what happened? Okay, I think we have been asking. That's the question I'm asking. You have been asking those questions. You know answers to this question. If the host calls me, I will tell him something. The whole Ghana will shock about this guy. What Mr. Lima is saying is not entirely true. They are watching in Western region. Okay. I don't know our time. It's always that. And Mr. Lima is saying, no, maybe Obuasi in particular.
Oh, so for now the BBIBC are buying ISO. Security are buying asset. The most important thing is to say about ensure security.
Okay.
The no may expect to say a buy bit to me.
I don't know in particular. I stand for correction, though, but that's my assessment. Actually, you say war was any military war a misunderstanding. Even in the election, we saw it. Sometimes, from time to time, confrontation between the youth and the military. There are one too many.
Yeah, there's a perception in town. Say, company no fa nkofo adwuma.
Okay.
Fa boasefo adwuma. There's a perception. Tina meka say Anglo Gold is only one company. To me fa boasefo nyina adwuma.
Of course.
Nti say aban is strategic. No, the other investments back from then the economy will open up and they can absorb other youth. Instead, say about politicizing the issue of concessions near their mema and now for phone their cake. You bet to me a beam nanka almost to me absorb youth now reduce the tension now the BI home.
Okay. That man, we're very grateful. Oh, bro, when you're dear mommy. And never be in Germany. I think that. Franco, thank you very much.
Thank you, my good brother.
Thank you so much.
Production team. God bless.